Hey everybody, welcome to Rumble and Breaks. It's race Sunday. Quick recap of last week. After the Netherlands race, a couple of things. They had the security video footage of the security individual throwing the flare. I'm not sure whether that's real or not, but it's a lot of conspiracy theories. The other one was what's his name, Sonoda. People were saying that he was basically the cause. He was trying to get help Verstappen out. I don't think that's really necessarily true because he didn't really need that help. Bottas definitely helped them out a lot there at that point. But this week we're at the Temple of Speed. We're in the third race in 3 weeks. So wowza, or should I say Monza? Sorry, a little dad joke there. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. This week in running out in third place, we have George Russell. In second place, oh, that's not second, that's first place. In first place, we have Max, and we have Charles Chucky Leclerc in second place. For a while there, it looked good. I mean, the race was actually pretty good this week. We had everything that could have got that happened. Like it was kind of weird watching Charles Leclerc pitted with a virtual safety car so soon, and I guess the strategy kind of worked there, right?
Well, it could have, but why don't we start with qualifying? Because I think there's some key things that happen in qualifying first. Let's talk about that and then get into the the race, because that's critical to the race to know what happened before that.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's start with first of all, your one of your favorite drivers,
Alex Albon.
Albon.
Little get well soon. Hope the speedy recovery from appendicitis. As a result of Albon going out, we had this next potential GOAT, Nick De Vries, who could very well see action next year. A lot of people are saying he's going to take over this man, and that's I hope
high possibility. Latifi doesn't have a contract yet.
Exactly, because But
Nick... look at De Vries. What did he do? First of all, he was driving practice one for Aston Martin. Goes off, doesn't think he's doing anything else. Gets to qualifying and suddenly finds out he's got to drive like hours before qualifying for Alex Albon. Got the call up, and then he was racing. So I mean, what a crazy! It's the first. What did they say? It's the first start. Like F1 debut at Monza for someone who drove for two different cars, like in the practice sessions and the qualifying and stuff since 1979, I think.
Yeah, I think
so. It's crazy statistic, and he got points this week.
Yeah, he finished fantastically. I mean, Nick De Vries, F2 champion. I think it was the year before Mick Schumacher, and Formula E champion as well. Last year, right? So. He's been a reserve driver for Mercedes for quite a bit. You would have seen him in practice sessions throughout the season at this point. Fantastic drive. Finished ninth with points.
Yep.
How many points this man has?
None.
Nil, zero, none. And this man in his first Formula One appearance, freaking points, amazing. You can't ask for more there.
So you got any De Vries cards that you have kicking around from his F2 days? Those would be good to hang on to.
Well, surprise, there is no Nick De Vries card.
Really?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
This next I think 2022, as a result of him actually being active, you might actually see something from Topps Chrome, or even these pack attacks. We'll definitely keep an eye out. We'll definitely crack some of these. I also actually have a special pack here that we're gonna open later on too. That was an incredible week. And in F2 news, congratulations to this man here. Oops, I'm trying to get that. Anyways, congratulations to this man here, Felipe Drogovic. He didn't actually finish his sprint.
No, he actually crashed.
He crashed out, and yet. Because of Theo Pourchaire,
crashed out too.
Well, I don't think he crashed out. I think he something happened, and he caused him to be at the back of the end up being at the back
you're
of
right.
the pack,
He
right?
finished, but he was.
He
So...
finished, and yet Drogovic like didn't have to finish. They didn't even finish. He didn't finish the race. He DNF, but yet still mathematically it didn't
didn't matter. He
didn't
won,
matter. He still
won
won
from the pit lane, as he said today when
Yeah.
we were interviewing him. So congratulations to him, F2 world champion.
F2 world champion, and he did pretty well today too in F2 race.
Yeah.
The winner of F2 race was this man here, the guy that I've been making fun of for the last couple of weeks. But as Jojo the singer says, it's too little, too late. Like 25 points, sure, great. It's the Ruvula got the points, but half the field was also missing.
Yeah, he finally got his first win after like half the field crashed out.
Yeah, seriously. And then this week's race session, it was like spaghetti. Like trying to, you need a mathematical genius to try to figure out, and even the experts. I think Sam from F1 TV was trying to do this little mathematical formula yesterday.
Yeah, the grid, because so many people were taking engines and stuff, the grid penalties were just nuts. So like watching it, we didn't even know experts didn't know where Verstappen was going to start. Some people thought he was going to start fourth, and he ended up starting 7th in the grid, but it was just
I
nuts.
thought it was going to start in 7th, and I think I was right.
You were right, but some experts on Formula 1 didn't think that. So,
yeah,
anyways, it was exciting. So we had a really mixed up grid, and who was at the back? That was a little bit interesting.
Oh yeah. I mean, starting from the back, you had the two best buds,
Hamilton and Bottas.
It's like it was like the exact opposite of last year,
of where they normally would be at the front.
They're like, hey, look, we're starting together. But I mean, the other funny thing is that Nick DeVries actually started next to Max Verstappen.
That's true. You're right.
Year. And then with all the grid penalties, these two guys started in the top two in the front row. Obviously Charles Leclerc, based on his history this year, has had pole position so many times. And he still has no idea what to do with it.
Well, no, I think it's strategy. I mean, they pulled him in on the, they took a chance, virtual safety car early on, and they changed tires. And when he was leading, gave Max the lead in the race, and hoped it would work out. And unfortunately, just the way the other virtual safety cars and then real safety cars at the end, that was the most disappointing part of the race, finishing under safety car. But why did we finish under safety car? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about this, man.
Could it be a conspiracy?
I think it might be. People could say it's like, hey, look, Danny Rick is like trying to help his old buddy out. Or maybe it's he's trying to get his drive into AlphaTauri if
there is an open seat.
If there is an open seat, if the FIA doesn't allow for Colton Herta to come on board, it might be his reparation for ditching Red Bull all those years back.
He's like, I'll just stall out my McLaren here and help Max secure the win at Monza. But interesting stat that we learned.
Yeah, it's an interesting
stat. So every person who's won Monza has DNF'd the following year. So
it all started with this man
2019.
here. 2019.
He wins.
And DNFs
the next year.
And
then 2020, Pierre
Gasly, and
wins.
Then DNFs
the next year in 2021. Ricardo wins in 2021, DNFs in 2022. So sorry, Verstappen.
Maybe he's gonna break. He might try to break the curse next year.
He might, but we'll find out.
So why don't we? And then the best part was this man here. It kind of stalls out at the start of the race.
He did. He was like, I can't get my car going.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. The race was fun to watch, and then they finished under virtual safety car.
That was weird.
Like essentially, it's how Abu Dhabi should have finished last year. Yeah. Anyways, let's get cracking and see what we get in some of these packs here.
Maybe you're wrong. Maybe DeFries is in here. He'll be surprised.
Maybe. I think I'm still looking for Piastri in here. It looks like we got a red card here, and we got Bottas. And we got Carlos Sainz. He actually did pretty well.
He came charging up the pack.
Yeah, I mean, he came. His charge was so good that even what's his name, Perez, was trying to follow his path.
Perez, there they were. They were like, Sainz is like, I'm gonna go up the front.
Yeah.
And then Perez was like, I want to catch catch up to you.
Wait for me.
Wait for me.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Steiner.
Oh, Gunther.
Yeah, you know, with his F-bombs, I love Gunther. I still love Gunther. And we got Lance Stroll, who I think none of the Aston Martins finished.
One Aston Martin finished the race.
Oh yeah, one Aston Martin finished the race. It was the safety car. That was a big joke. George Russell, Mr. Cool.
Yeah.
Yuki Tsunoda.
Off the track, he is often off the track.
Yeah, exactly. He can't control his car. Sergio Perez. And Verstappen again. That's not too bad. I think that's the second that we got doubles of him. And, you know, Mr. I have no seat next season. And a Red Bull card. So that's the first pack. That's not too bad. Got a Verstappen. Anytime you get a Verstappen card. I think in the actual game itself, you can actually use 3 of the Red Bull cards. Or 3 of each of the driver cards. Next, we got Danny Rick. And Guan Yu Zhou, who actually did pretty well this year.
Points.
He actually got points
he was right
today.
Behind De Vries.
Nick De Vries. You know, that's shows you how much, you know, a first, second, or third place individual like when you actually win Formula 2. You know how much. Yeah. But then to that statement, Mick Schumacher should be actually doing a lot better than he is. You know.
Well, but Schumacher was battling with Latifi, so that tells you something.
Yeah, he's in the back of the pack, and this is a Team Red Bull.
Oh, it's a junior team.
The junior team, F3.
Yeah.
And you got another Vettel. Fernando Alonso. Oh, it was such... I had him in my pool. And of course, the time I have him... I mean, usually I pick Alpine, but like I'll pick Ocon. And the time that I pick Alonso in my pool, DNFs, of course. Obviously, that's, you know... Nicholas Latifi. Nothing much to say about that. Verstappen with his cars. These are all like last season cars,
It's going to be exciting in 3 weeks in Singapore because he can mathematically win the championship.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome. Like, and you know what? If you really like races, Singapore is beautiful in terms of being a very colorful, because they race at night because it's really hot. It's really hot, right? Well, I think in some of the Middle Eastern countries, I think in one of them they have to race at night because it's too hot in the day. Pierre Gasly, who, you know. His driving is Gasly, anyways. Lando Norris, he's got a smile there. You know, poor the guy. I guess he broke up with his girlfriend, the model.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Lewis Hamilton. You know, anytime you get a Lewis Hamilton, that's pretty good. Let's hope maybe we get a Lewis Hamilton in this pack here. Mm-hmm. That'd be awesome. That'd be fantastic. I was able to get some packs of those, so you know we'll see. We'll crack those over the next few weeks. Chucky Leclerc. I'm gonna call him that now. Chucky Leclerc in his red. Daniel Ricciardo. I hope people don't think I'm a little disrespectful, but you know, it's just for fun. Team trio. It's interesting. Who owns these teams? Don't know who these people are, but okay. Fernando Alonso.
Some shades.
He's got some shade. Shade.
He likes to throw shade.
He definitely likes to throw shade. You can't fault him for that. George Russell. He's got clothes on here. Usually he doesn't. And who do we have here? Yuki Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly. We'll see what happens next year. I mean,
possibly neither of them will be driving for AlphaTauri.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's the Yuki is such a wild card, and Gasly, you know, hopefully he gets the Alpine. We'll see how he does there. Perez, it's a neat looking Red Bull, and another Verstappen. So you know, a lot of Verstappen. Yuki Tsunoda. Oh, this is a Rookie of the Year. Incredible how he was able to get that. And McLaren. That's not a number card. And McLaren pink. I have no idea what to do with these cards. All right, Creme de Resistance. Let's open this one. And let's see if we can get something good. And appreciate everyone for watching last week. I got some positive feedback, and you know, love to always hear from our audience. So, who do we have? This is Daruvula with his Red Bull. Don't know how much longer he's going to be on there.
Well, he got a win this week, so it's an appropriate card.
Yeah. Nick Latifi. The Williams.
Latifi's everywhere.
Yeah. Nobody wants Latifi. And, oops. I got stuck. Let's see. Oh, it's a prism of Latifi again. Oh, it's like they stacked these packs against me. they knew I didn't really like them. Yeah.
They sensed it.
And last card, Seb.
Yeah.
Seb
In
Vettel.
his Ferrari.
In his Ferrari. Oh, it's a pink. Oh, it's an orange looking card too.
Retiring. Sad.
It's an orange card. So that's not too bad. Apologize for the can't focus, but it's so it's not his real card. So it's number 169. So yeah. So next race in October 11th in Singapore. So hopefully we'll do another show at that point. And have a great week, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Take care.